Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Aries, thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. They truly mean the world to me. And let's get right into the reading. So we're going to get you some overall energies from your spirit team. Then we'll get into the tarot. You got dreams out first. The angels are guiding you as you sleep. Forgiveness. Archangel Phanuel is urging you to let go of past grievances. You could be dreaming about certain things that happened in the past. Ignite your heart. Archangel Chamuel is opening your heart, allowing you to love more deeply. We also have healing. Interesting. And hope. So I feel like some Aries out there, you guys are in the process of letting go of something. I feel like you're forgiving someone else or trying to forgive yourself for certain things that have happened in the past. You've been on this path of healing, healing your mind, your body, your spirit, trying to connect more with that heart chakra, open and basically open your heart chakra back up. There could have been something in the past that potentially might have closed it off for a bit, but I do see that you maintaining this hope or being reminded to keep hope, right? To keep the faith that the healing that you're doing is of great importance and it is working. I feel like that's what your spirit team wants to remind you of. I feel like you should pay attention closer to your dreams as well, because I feel like there could be past loved ones potentially that are trying to communicate with you through your dreams, or that is what you could be trying to find forgiveness in your heart about, something that happened in the past. But I do see you just focused on healing, focused on loving yourself deep on a deeper level. I feel like some Aries out there, you could be off doing your own thing for the moment, time being. With the Hermit and the Five of Wands, I feel like you've removed yourself from environments that were just starting to become chaotic or too dramatic. I feel like you're kind of just doing your own thing, looking within, trying to find that clarity and that peace within your heart and your soul. And that's where your focuses are right now. Removing yourself from any toxic environments. Yeah, walking away. You get the Sun in reverse over dreams. Even the Knight of Wands over forgiveness. Five of Wands in reverse over ignite your heart. I definitely feel like you removed yourself from a certain environment or situation that was just, it was becoming too much for you to deal with. Now we got the Hermit on healing. Yeah, I feel like you're just like really focused on healing right now. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse with hope. So you definitely could have lost some friends, or you just removed yourself from an environment where you did not feel that there was an equal give and take in regards to what was trying to be built or just the connection that was had. I feel like you did close off your heart space for a while. 100%. With the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and Judgment, I feel like whatever it is you were dealing with in the past that was contributing to this disappointment, we'll call it. I feel like that's what you're kind of in this process of forgiving. So maybe you were dealing with a person that was maybe not very committed to you, or somebody that was kind of just, they had their own agenda, right? But you were given this idea or sold this narrative that they were actually trying to build with you and help you, or I don't know, be a part of your team or something. I feel like for a while you were kept in the dark about their true intentions, and I feel like that's what you're kind of in this process of forgiving. Even if it's not to their face, right? It's like you're trying to kind of forgive yourself to some degree, or just find this healing within yourself to open up this heart chakra again, because I feel like those situations, it really played with your mind or your emotions. I feel like you're very guarded, or you're trying to let that guard back down in some way, shape, or form. And that's why you're kind of been going within with this hermit, focused on that healing, trying to find the light throughout those darker situations or disappointing situations. But I do see you in a much more peaceful time period. Like, I feel like whatever you removed yourself from, it brought you a lot of peace in your life now. And I feel like this is saying, have hope that there will be better connections that are going to find their way to you. Whether you remove yourself from a relationship, a friendship, whatever it may be. But I feel like your guides are just saying, maintain that hope and faith that like the healing that you're doing is going to start to attract like-souled vibrational beings towards you. Look, Chariot in reverse and the Five of Wands on the split. I don't make it up. You stopped moving forward. You stopped finding success or contentment with this Five of Wands. So you left that situation. It was really damaging or contributing to chaos or uncomfortability in your heart space. And I feel like you had to remove yourself from that. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, maybe a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Clarifying the Sun in reverse, we got the Fool and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you had to basically make a choice for yourself with this King of Cups on the bottom too. It's like you had to, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. You had to make a choice for yourself about what to do after you kind of were enlightened to the fact that there was a situation you were in that was not necessarily treating you how you deserve to be treated. They were keeping you in the dark about something, or they were just not being authentic with this Sun in reverse. I just feel like you could have even gotten the signs through your dreams about what this situation was or who these people were. I feel like that could have gave you some type of clue. And that's what made you wake up to the whole situation, or it could have led you down that path. And so now you had to make a decision about what to do pretty much with this Two of Pentacles and the Fool. It's like you're trying to find your way or your balance while also walking in a new direction. You know, so this could have been where you had to basically decide, are you going to continue to stay in this environment, or are you going to go off and do your own thing? It looks like you kind of removed yourself from whatever was causing conflict in your mind, or, you know, physically, there could have just been a very difficult environment to exist in. So I feel like you had to make a choice on what you were going to do after being enlightened to the truth. The Emperor in reverse. So I feel like whoever it is that was kind of moving to their own agenda, but also telling you that they were on your team or your side or something, I feel like they crossed boundaries. They were very potentially, the Emperor in reverse this can have qualities of narcissism, especially with the Knight of Wands. It's like this person, basically you were disregarded, truthfully. And now we got the Five of Cups on the bottom and the Two of Cups in reverse. You could have been in a relationship with this person, but I feel like the love was starting to be lost once you started to realize that the boundaries were being crossed. Wow. And I feel like that was difficult for you to deal with or grieve, but that's where that forgiveness is coming in. Because I feel like your heart space, at least for them, at least the love you had for them kind of had to go because you were not being respected. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yep, you stopped communicating with somebody because it was just not making you happy. I feel like you were actually very disappointed to come to this realization or see this truth about who this person was. And that's why it's so difficult for you to forgive, or maybe that's why you have to forgive it, because you didn't necessarily prepare for this, or you didn't expect this to go down how it went down. I just feel like a lot was, you had a lot of hope or potential investment in whatever this connection was, and so the ending of it was probably a bit unexpected. Clarify the 5 of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands. And the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you are moving in a new direction. You have basically separated from something or disconnected from someone with this Lovers in reverse. Because they were not serving you. They were not basically being open or honest with you. And so I feel like you start moving forward in a way that some might perceive as a bit closed off or selfish, but you're satisfied with the direction that you're heading in with this Ace of Wands and 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you're just focused on you. And it's funny that the 4 of Pentacles came out with Ignite Your Heart, because I feel like it's like you might not even realize how much this situation might have closed you, maybe made you put that guard up, I'll say. You might not even realize how much it made you do that. And because you're just focused on whatever this new beginning is, could just even be the fact that you're now moving probably a bit more alone these days, or maybe isolated, or I don't want to say isolated, but I feel like you're just doing a lot of internal healing. And I feel like you didn't necessarily understand just how closed off you were, but you had a lot of love for this situation, whatever it was, because we got the Lovers in reverse right here. Clarify the Hermit. So I feel like you're walking on this new path, but at the same time, we got the Queen of Swords. At the same time, you're like you're trying to heal. It's like you're trying to do 2 things at once. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Then we got Justice in reverse. Could have been dealing with the Libra. I feel like you're really excited about the direction that you're heading in. I also just feel like you're being because you're in this healing process or trying to figure out something. You're trying to become enlightened to some truth about you, maybe reflecting on why the past happened the way it did, or maybe your role in it all. But I feel like you're excited about the direction you're heading in. I think you're not necessarily complaining about moving forward alone. I just also think that when there are others that try to come towards you or build with you or be in your life, it's like you're being a bit more analytical, maybe a bit more picky or harsh about who it is that you let in. Because I think the past taught you some lessons that you were not expecting to learn. And so now you're just like, not everybody can come to the party anymore, you know? So it looks like, clarify the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The World. And the 6 of Wands. So I feel like 7 of Swords in reverse. There's definitely going to be some people that you have disconnected from that are basically having hope that they can build with you again. You could be doing your own thing, and they could be keeping some tabs on you or seeing you in some way, in some light, seeing you in a new light. Maybe feeling like I don't know, I feel like they're appreciating you or seeing you in some type of light, but they don't feel like they can get back in, especially with you being all very, very selective about who it is you're going to build with. I don't know. I feel like you started following your heart, your passions, something else that was exciting for you and your soul's mission and journey. And then it starts like, because you're doing that and you're not worried about anyone else, you just kind of start making people that from your past maybe take a second look at you, and then what they see is they did not expect to see you basically in this success or walking this path after what happened back here. I don't know. I feel like you're doing something that you really enjoy or something that you're good at. Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like these people are trying to like come back with the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles reverse, and the Page of Wands. Eight of Swords. I feel like you have some people in their heads a lot. You got some people feeling like they shoulda, coulda, woulda type of vibe, you know, but they just didn't. And I feel like they don't know how to necessarily get back into your life, but I feel like they're holding on to this hope. But I feel like you're just doing your own thing because you're looking forward to the future. You are successful. It looks like you're thriving, but that old cycle with these people, it does not look like you're interested in the reconciliation from what I'm seeing. What else we got? Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you just have clarity on a lot of things these days. And I feel like, especially when it comes to the people in your life, the past just taught you certain lessons where it's like you value your peace of mind, your clarity in regards to who's in your life and who's around you over being around people that are not genuinely happy for you, right? Because a lot was, I don't know. I feel like you were dealing with this new start, this new beginning was basically you detaching from all the fake people or the fake person that was in your life, right? And it wasn't something that you expected. It's like you weren't even aware that there was a lack of honesty or truth or authenticity in the past. And so once you do become aware of it, it's like you become really guarded and picky about who it is you're going to surround yourself with. And because you start doing that, it's like, I feel like you being focused on you helps you progress and succeed and heal and go further. And it's like some people are feeling maybe left behind, but you don't really care because now you got your peace of mind. So Aries, this was your message. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords reverse, Temperance in reverse. I feel like these people, whoever you're dealing with, they might try to offer you something, but I would just be very cautious because I don't think that their necessarily intentions are going to be, again, authentic. I feel like they're offering you something because they think you have something that they want, or they just want to be back in your life. But I see that they're still not a very healed version of them, especially being the Page of Cups. It's like in the Ace of Swords reverse, I would just be cautious, make the decision you feel is best in the moment, but there's going to be some offer made to you or some opportunity that does not have the best intention behind it, Eight of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. It's going to be someone from your past. Last card, the Star in reverse. And like I said, this is not a very healed person or an offer that is worth your time, I want to say. I feel like they might tell you or offer you something and say it's because of one way, but really it's because of another. It's like their intent. They don't want their intentions to be known or found out because it's not. I feel like it's a very selfish or self-fulfilling offer. Like they're making this so that they can get something out of you, but what you get back is basically going to deplete you or make this healing that you're focused on basically put a pause on it or whatever. It's someone from your past though, so I'd be aware or cautious. All right, Aries, this was your message.